So in the past 2 years, me and my team have been able to close 7 figures worth of deals in person and also through Zoom calls. So in this video, I'm going to be running you through 3 most important questions to ask to make sure that a lead is qualified within the first 3 minutes of your sales call, and make sure that you stop wasting times on sales calls with time wasters. In sales, the intro and how you set the frame of your sales call is the most important part. If you leave a bad impression, or if you set the frame wrong in the introduction of the call, the rest of the whole call, no matter how good your performance is moving forward, is irrelevant due to the poor preparation and the poor execution in the beginning of the call. A good intro in your sales call will do a lot more for you than a good pitch will. And a good intro and a good frame will save you tons of headache further on down the line in your sales call when it's time to collect the cash. This means that the questions you ask at the beginning of the sales call in the first 5 to 10 minutes have to be super targeted, super focused, and super on track as to what your product is, what the solution you're helping your prospect with. As this stops you from wasting time on the sales call, wasting valuable time that could be done spending, with actual good leads or, working on the business. And it also makes sure that whenever you're going on sales calls, you have the highest probability of collecting money. So question number 1 that I ask whenever I'm on a sales call, okay, what is the why factor for you being on this call right now? What's caused you to reach out? What's the why factor behind you've took time out of your day to get on this call? What are you looking to get out of this? The reason I love this question so much is because it gives us clarity and confidence on if this is actually a serious lead that needs our help, and also on what exactly that they need help on. What exactly that our business or your business, whatever the product that you're selling to your prospect, what exactly it is that you can help this prospect with. And it also sets the agenda of what you're going to be able to position your package as, okay? If someone gets on a call and they're saying they're really struggling with marketing and ads, okay? The number 1 reason, the why factor they're on this call is because their ads have been performing terribly. When you're onto your sales pitch, when you're pitching the product, you're not going to go into the sales side of things. You're not going to go into the team management side of things, because you know what's actually keeping them up at night. You know what the reason they're on this call for, what they need your help for, and your sales pitch can be so much more organized and tailored to what it is that they're struggling with. So that's question number 1. What is the why factor for you being here? Question number 2, what has been the biggest challenge / bottleneck with whatever it is? So say if you help a business with marketing, what has been the biggest challenge / bottleneck with your marketing for your business that you'd like our business to, help you bridge the gap to, solve? Okay, what has been the biggest problem that you're looking for us to help you solve with? This, like the first question, number 1 doesn't just set the agenda again, but it tells you more about the pain, okay? Number 1, if you ask the first question, if you do this in order, you ask what the why is, why they're here, and then you ask what the biggest challenge actually has been with that, okay, that they need your help with to bridge that gap, okay, for you to help solve, for you to help them get to their dream destination. I see sales as a boxing fight. You're going into that boxing match with all of the necessary information that is needed to beat that opponent and to make sure that you can collect the cash and you can acquire that customer and help them in the best possible way. Okay, it doesn't just help you in the sales, but it also helps you when it comes to fulfilling the service. You can send this information onto your client success team, your managers, people who help with the marketing, and they can know exactly what it is that they're struggling with, exactly what the product needs help, what the prospect needs help with, and exactly how to service them the best. It literally arms you on what your prospect needs to be pitched on, and how exactly you're going to make sure that they have the best sales call and also that the best time with your business. And that just brings us on to question number 3. And question number 3 is probably one of my favorite questions ever in a sales process, because not only does it tell you of what they're struggling with, it tells you of what they're looking to get to, what the end goal is. And and the way I frame the question is something like this: if in the next 6 to 12 months everything was to go to plan, where would you want the B2B business and marketing wise in the next 6 months? Okay, say if everything was to go to plan, you were able to hit your goals and we were able to bring you on or progress you to the point where you want to get to, and the whole reason why you've gotten this call right now, where would you want the business to be? What would you want the business to look like? What would you like your marketing to look like? What would you want the fulfillment to look like? Whatever it is that you help your prospect with your service, the main 3 questions that you ask in the beginning of your sales calls are probing questions around what it is that they feel like they need, what it is that you can help them best with, what it is that you're going to need to do to make their client success journey as smooth as possible with you. When you're able to ask questions like these, not only are you able to understand your prospect better, but your prospect is able to feel like you understand them better, okay? And prospects are more likely to buy once they feel understood, okay? Feel, felt, found. If people feel like you understand them, they feel like you know exactly what it is they're struggling with and where exactly that they're trying to go, and they trust in you to be able to take them to that next step, and they've got that clarity, because confused prospects don't buy. Prospects without clarity or without an idea of what it is that you're going to help them with are not going to get their credit card out and fork out tons of money to someone who they're not confident understands what it is that actually needs to be done. Okay, so these 3 questions, starting off your sales call within the next first 5 minutes, can A, qualify the leads as soon as possible and let you know if this sales call is actually someone you need to be on, or if you can be allocating your time better elsewhere. And if it is with a prospect that you can actually help and is someone who is worth your time, it helps you close that deal so much more smoother and makes it such a better quality sale, because you've understood their prospects, you've understood exactly how you're going to position your product and your solution in the best way to help them, and they've got that clarity that you understand what it is that they need, which gets rid of so many silly objections further down the line, okay? So if you've got any more questions about how to qualify leads, okay, follow me on Instagram, like and subscribe for more content like this. If you're a current founder on sales calls right now and you're stuck, literally I'm running quick 15 to 20 minute sales team audit calls, okay, helping founders leave their sales calls and actually start operating as a business owner rather than being bogged down on sales calls. Book it down below. I've still got a few slots left, and I'm going to be doing these for the next couple of weeks. If you're tired of actually taking sales calls for yourself or just booking calls for yourself, then I'm going to leave a calendar link down below. Okay, you can find out more about the business, how you could potentially have your own sales team built for you if you're tired of actually being the person managing that, how you can have your own sales team built for you, how you can make sure that you drive performance and have all of that taken care of for you while you focus on what actually matters in the business, okay? Hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.